10.
Are you prepared? That's the question the owners of Survival Outfitters want you to ask yourself. Well, the next question is, prepared for what? Well, there's a whole lot more out there than just hurricanes, and Survival Outfitters can help. Take a look. Taking a look at the little yellow building with huge value. This is a place called Survival Outfitters LLC, and we are here with one of the co-owners, Randy Wilkinson. We're going to meet your wife, Penny, later in just a little while here. But Randy, tell us a little bit about Survival Outfitters LLC.
Survival Outfitters LLC is a little store that's here for emergency preparedness for the many things going on in the world, and we have everything you would need here to cover those situations.
Now, there are many different types of situations. Of course, here on the Gulf Coast, the number one thing that people think about is hurricanes, but you say you got to be prepared for any type of situation, correct?
Yeah, it is correct. Every minute there's an earthquake somewhere, like there was in Nepal, and there's tsunamis that happen in Japan and in Haiti, but who knows if it's going to happen here, but you should be prepared. You should be prepared. We're going to take a look at a few of the items on something called a bug out bag in just a little while here, but tell the folks about this store. Well, we're right on Rangeline Road, directly across from the IHOP, across the highway, and right next to Town and Country Furniture. Yeah, we are hard to see. That's why we have the bright yellow building.
Well, that was a good idea, and so you can come on out and check them out. And how long have you been here?
Just a little over 2 months now.
Just a little over 2 months. So a brand new store with all your survival needs. And speaking of which, one of those things we mentioned was the bug out bag. Let's go take a look. And here is the other co-owner. This is Penny. Penny, how are you doing today?
Fine, and how are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having us. We're going to talk about that bug out bag that we referenced. First of all, what is a bug out bag?
A bug out bag is something that you would take in times of an emergency. Everybody around here is familiar with a hurricane and Katrina. And in order to stay out of that situation, it's necessary to have a bag prepared so you can just grab that bag and get out of the danger.
And of course, you can have different bug out bags for different types of situations. You can have many different bags prepared in case whatever pops up. Now, you have a bunch of items laid out here for us. So what are some of the typical items that you would need or want to have in a bug out bag?
Well, before you build out your bug out bag, you really need to increase your knowledge of where you're going and what's going on around your area. And we do provide books here for your survival and also in medical. Along with your knowledge, you need to also think about your physical fitness and your health. So, and the other family members, if they have medical issues, you need to make sure you keep that into your bag, or if they're elderly, and don't forget your pets. We also have bags for pets.
And that's why everybody has their own different bug out bags, because everybody has own different situations. Now, there's something called the 5 C's. Can you talk us through those?
Yes, the 5 C's are cutting tool, combustion, cover, container, and cordage.
So an example of one of the cutting tools would be one of these knives here. Why don't you tell us about one of these?
This is the Condor survival knife, and what's good about this is it's got a 1075 hard carbon, the thickness is 3 millimeter, and it's got a full tang.
And then we move on to combustion. What's an example of combustion?
Combustion would be your fire starters. We have a big variety here, and you would actually use your knife in order to spark the flint.
And then there's also something called cover. What do we need to know in terms of cover?
A cover, you would need either a tent or maybe an emergency blanket.
All these things are so critically important, as well as a container. What would you use a container for?
You want to make sure that you have a metal container, either in a cup or a metal water container to carry your water with you. You want it metal because you can also use this in fire.
And then the last C is cordage. What do we need to know about cordage?
Yes, a good cordage to take with you is the paracord. We have some here. What is good about the cordage is it has 7 strands on the inner. You can separate them, you can use them for fishing line, also for making traps. There are 7 items in here, each are 50, and the outside is 2, so the total poundage is 550, and we recommend that you take about 100 foot with you.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Of course, if you're interested to learn more about any of your survival needs or in creating your own bug out bag, you can always come here to Survival Outfitters LLC. Again, all you need to do is look for the bright yellow building and you will find it. We'll put all their information on our website, including a link to theirs. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Yeah, so that link will be up shortly. You can see the contact information behind me. Of course, it will be on our website. You want to act now. Think about these things now before an emergency takes place.